Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the shortest but most profound parables Jesus ever told, the parable of the leaven. You can find it in Matthew chapter 13, verse 33. It's so short you might blink and miss it, but its message is incredibly powerful and relevant for our lives today. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like leaven that a woman took and hid in 3 measures of flour, till it was all leavened." That's it. Just one sentence. But let's unpack what's going on here. First, what is leaven? We know it today as yeast. It's that tiny, seemingly insignificant ingredient you add to dough. And what does it do? It works silently, invisibly, from the inside out, causing the entire batch of dough to rise and expand. It transforms the dough, making it light, airy, and much larger than it was before. Now, think about the woman in the story. She takes this small amount of leaven and intentionally hides it in a huge amount of flour. 3 measures of flour would have been around 50 pounds. That's enough to bake bread for over 100 people. So we have this tiny, almost hidden agent of change placed into a massive environment. This is Jesus' picture of the kingdom of heaven. It starts small, really small. It might look like a simple act of kindness, a quiet prayer, a word of encouragement, or one person sharing their faith with another. On the surface, it seems insignificant compared to the vastness of the world around us. People might not even notice it at first. It's hidden, just like the leaven in the flour. But here's the amazing part. The leaven doesn't stay small. It has an unstoppable, pervasive power. It works its way through every single particle of the dough until the entire lump is transformed. It doesn't just affect a small part. It changes everything. This is how the kingdom of God works in the world and in our own hearts. It starts with a small seed of faith, a quiet yes to God. And over time, God's grace and truth begin to permeate every part of our lives. It changes how we think, how we speak, how we treat others, and what we value. It's a slow, steady, internal transformation that eventually becomes visible on the outside. This parable is also a huge source of encouragement. Sometimes we might feel like our efforts for God are too small to make a difference. We might look at the problems in the world and feel overwhelmed, thinking, "What can I possibly do?" This parable tells us not to despise small beginnings. God specializes in using small, seemingly insignificant things to bring about massive, world-changing results. The kingdom of God isn't always about loud, flashy, spectacular events. More often, it's a quiet, steady, and inevitable influence that grows and spreads, transforming everything it touches. It started with 12 disciples and has now reached billions of people across the globe. It's the ultimate proof that the leaven is still at work. So, what does this mean for you and me? It means we are called to be that leaven. We are called to carry the influence of God's kingdom into our workplaces, our families, our neighborhoods, and our social circles. We don't have to be loud or forceful. We just need to be present and allow God's love and truth to work through us, silently and powerfully transforming the world from the inside out. Don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate, dramatic results. The leaven works slowly and secretly. Trust the process. Your small act of faith, your quiet obedience, your consistent kindness, it's all part of God's plan to leaven the whole world. You are part of something huge and unstoppable. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope this short parable gives you a big dose of encouragement. If you found this message helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. We'd love to have you as part of our community. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.